So, as you see from the title, yes, it is true. I recently just got basically laid off from my corporate job. Little background, I've been at this job for 3 years now. I was working remotely, and just last week, I joined a meeting and it was like, hey, you're terminated, effective immediately. And I was like, wow. I didn't even bother asking why because I didn't care. I've been wanting to even quit the job for the longest, so I feel like they did me a favor, and I wasn't angry at all. I was actually smiling when it happened. Felt like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. A little bit of a background, I was working for I'd say like a major bank, like a big financial company. I've been with them since sophomore year of college. So I started this job when I was a sophomore in college. I was working remotely. I was working at night, and then in the morning I'll go to school. So I'll go to school early in the morning from like maybe I think 10 to like 1, and then I start work at 2:30. So as soon as I get off school, work, just do some homework that I have to do and just right into work. And then I'll get off at 10. At first I started off as a regular like customer service agent. I was answering like questions for customers, credit card like questions, just little basic stuff. And then fast forward a year and a half later, I started doing web support. So basically help desk. I was in charge of like the website, helping people with their passwords, emails, and all that stuff. At first, it was a great job. I didn't have no issues at all. It was honestly pretty good to me. It helped me a lot. I'm not even gonna lie, because I was able to be at home and work and also edit YouTube videos, like make clothes, and all that stuff while I was even still at work. Now, the turning point at the job became when I started seeing that there wasn't any sign of progression. I was there, like I said before, I've been doing this since sophomore year, and I just graduated college like back in May. So I started at 19, I'm now 22, so 3 years now, and I've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over. I felt burnt out. I felt like what I was doing, like there wasn't any good in it anymore, and there wasn't no sign of progression. Like, one thing about this corporate world is like you kind of have to kiss people's ass in order to kind of like move forward. Excuse my language, but that's literally what you have to do in order to gain some type of progression. I wanted to become a project manager. I discussed, like I had this conversation with my manager. I was working my butt off. Like I was putting in so much work. It got to a point where I became even part of the advisory board, where I would kind of take feedback from people that was on my team, and then meet up with our higher ups and talk to them about what's going on at the company, like what they don't like, what could be better. And no matter what you say to them, they really don't care about how you feel or what's bothering you. You just count as a number to them. You're not really human. They don't really give a damn about what you have going on in your personal life or what's affecting you. And that's really how I felt for the longest. It got to a point where I was just working, trying to progress like so hard. Like I was putting in extra hours. I was like volunteering to do crazy amount of work. Like I will help like set up games in our like group meetings to help, like even bingo. Like I will come up with bingo cards. I will help come up with a Kahoot game just to make keep things interesting, because sometimes this job could be kind of trash. Like it's not so much of a good feeling. So I would try my best to kind of uplift everybody, like because I know we all weren't feeling good at the time. So I was doing that. Things were going okay. It got to a point where I even volunteered to be like on the front of our company's page. So when you go to apply for a job, I was one of the ones that were on the front page talking about my experience, how it's been. I had to read the whole script, like just to kind of say good things about the company. I wasn't able to really state my own opinion. I had to go off a script and what they felt like was good for them. But yeah, that was what I was doing. I was just, putting in work, hoping I can kind of get some type of promotion and get to where I want to be. I even went as far as getting my Scrum certification to become a project manager within that same organization. I would say towards like junior year, senior year, that's when things started to get hectic. I noticed that I wasn't getting what I was promised, and even no matter how much extra work I was putting in, no matter how hard or how much I was just working, I was still getting treated the same as everybody else. I wasn't getting no pay increase. I was getting treated the same. Even the same as people that was barely doing anything. Nothing ever changed. So I'm like, why am I killing myself and putting in all these extra hours and all these extra effort just to get paid the same as everybody else and even the same respect as everybody else. I feel like it was pointless to me. There was no need to keep doing this if I'm like, this is not working for me. Like, no way, shape, or form. And the only thing that kind of kept me going, like, in these moments was my manager at the time. My manager was amazing to me. Like, she realized what was happening to me wasn't fair. Even got to a point where, like, she would suggest, yo, just take a vacation. Like, just, that's why I was going to New York so much. She'd be like, hey, like, just take 1 week off, take a couple of days off, like, here and there. Because she realized, bro, like, I was getting burnt out. Like, I was slowly losing myself. Like, my soul was, like, getting drenched. Like, sitting behind your desk every day, talking to customers on the phone about BS issues that has nothing to do with you. They would talk to you crazy, yell at you, like, frustration, like, take it out all on you, and then you have to take it, even though it's not your fault. Like, and you can't retaliate. You can't say nothing crazy back to them. Like, even just a couple of weeks ago, had somebody call me a good boy, like a elderly white gentleman called me a good boy. He was like, he told me to be quiet and just help him. Like, I'm a good boy. And I'm like, whoa. I tried to report this issue to HR. Nothing happened. And I don't know. I got frustrated, bro. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So I just kind of cut down on, like, the stuff I was doing. I stopped volunteering. I stopped showing up as much. And, like, if I'm gonna keep doing this and get treated the same way, it doesn't make sense to me to, like, keep putting in all this effort. So fast forward, I just kind of chilled, laid back. But even before I even started doing that, I would try to connect with, like, people that are in positions that I want to be in. So, like, the hiring managers, I would reach out to recruiters. Like, hey, I would just kind of, throw my name out there and make a connection. Like, hey, I'm Kelvin. I'm up and coming. I'm getting ready to graduate. Like, any advice you would have for me, or even anything, they will give you cold shoulders. Like, hey, like, I don't know. Like, I would join in the meeting with them. I will explain to them, like, my experience and what I do, and a little bit about myself, so they could be, like, familiar with my face. So I would join these meetings, and I'll tell them, and they would tell me, apply for the role. I'll apply for, like, simple roles that I exceed, like, the expectations for. Like, I know I meet the requirements for the job. Like, this is nothing. All I ever wanted to do was to get in a different position where I didn't have to be on the phones. Like, that was what was killing me. Like, it was draining me so bad. Like, I had a girlfriend at the time, and she would sometimes, like, come visit me at work, and I realized, like, I would be so angry, and sometimes I would even, like, just start talking to her in a way that is like she didn't do nothing to me, but it's more so I'm angry at my situation, and it's not so much her. Like, and at the moment, I'm not realizing it's, like, it's affecting me so much. Like, there's been countless videos where I be like, bro, my job is killing me. Like, it's taking a toll on my mental health. Like, I feel like I basically feel useless. Like, I've been doing the same thing over and 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 over. And I just got tired of it, bro. I'm like, bro, this is BS. Like, I deserve so much better than this. So I even tried to come up with a game plan to quit. I just wasn't confident enough in myself, and I really didn't know when it was a good time to do so. Like, I was always like, oh, boy, I think I'm gonna quit. But, bro, like, looking back at it, I've been unemployed for about a week now. And this past week has probably been the most peaceful, like, healthiest my mind has ever been. And I don't think I ever want to go back to doing a corporate job, or just, like, I don't know. I don't even think I could, I don't know. Like, the peace of mind that I have, and, like, how good I feel, like, I haven't felt like this in so long. Like, it's crazy to me. Just experiencing this, I'm like, bro, like, I don't think I could go back and do this anymore. Like, no. But fast forward back to what I was saying. The company was good. Everything started to go downhill after a merger with Capital One. So if you do some research, you'll probably be able to know what company I'm talking about. Capital One bought us out, like, beginning of this year. And mind you, we didn't know anything about it. We didn't find out until somebody leaked the meeting on social media that, hey, Capital One just bought out this company. And we were all at work, and we were so shook because nobody knew about it. We had to find out through social media that happened. They were trying to hide it from us. And we didn't, like, we had to find out through social media. That's how messed up it was. So we asked our managers, hey, is this true? They was like, yeah, you guys weren't supposed to know about this until, like, later down the line. But surprisingly, somebody leaked it, and we found out about it. Ever since then, company just went downhill. Started laying people off. They didn't care much about how we felt as humans. Like, they didn't care so much about our mental health. They just started changing things around. And customers would call in about an issue that was going on. And we have no type of resources to figure these issues out. Like, they would ask us, why did you guys merge? I don't know. They didn't tell us why. I have no clue. Like, I'm as clueless as you are. And, like, at this job, like we have surveys that it's called like service delivery that will come in like just based off the customer's experience. And even in the survey, they will say, I'm not happy with so-and-so company because you guys merged with Capital One, or like a policy change that they're not happy with. And even though it has nothing to do with you whatsoever, you kind of have to take the fall for it. Like it goes against your stats, and you have to take the blame for it. Even though it has nothing to do with you, it's company policy, they don't care. You are the one that they blame for it. It's your fault that happened. It's your fault that the customer feel that way. It's your fault that everything's go downhill. So they don't take no accountability. It's just you're the issue and everything falls on you. So I just got tired of it, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't do this anymore. I started like standing up for myself. We would go into like our little advisory board meeting, and I would tell the higher ups, hey, I don't feel like we're being treated fairly. I feel like we're being kind of looked at as like just numbers and not as regular humans. Like we don't even have the resources that we need to even assist people that are calling in. Like we would have so many technical problems. Like for instance, we had something called single sign-on where a customer had the ability to link both of their cards together and it took it away. Why? I don't know. And they didn't even tell us this. Like a customer calling like, hey, I can't do this anymore. I had to explain to them, hey, unfortunately, because of so-and-so policy, it's been taken away. Why? I don't know. They didn't tell me why, so I can't give you why. Like little BS like that. And then the server will come in and it's your fault that the customer is not happy. And you're gonna have to take a fall for it. Like, and it got to a point where I felt like my soul was being like drained away. I felt like my soul was being taken from me. Like, I don't know. Like you would talk to people and like everybody's just, I don't know, it's so fake and it's so weird. Like it got to a point where I felt like I had to even like fake who I am. Like I couldn't be myself. Like nobody knew about me. Nobody knew about like what I did outside of work. Like I kept things very, very low key. I didn't want nobody to know about what I had going on outside of work. They wouldn't even ask me, what you guys do this weekend? Even though I probably did the most craziest thing over the weekend, I would still keep it like, oh, not much. I just stayed in bed. Because I don't know. It's just weird environment that I didn't feel like my private life needs to be shared at. They didn't even know I had a YouTube channel. They didn't even know about my car. Only one person actually found out. This girl, she was the same age as me. Like we were both in college together. And also one thing, I was the youngest person working at this company. Like probably the youngest one that was on my team. So imagine you are working with a bunch of adults. Like they have kids, responsibilities that they have to tend to. They have to pay a mortgage, and you're just a young kid still in college, like, and you have to kind of try to relate to them. But I can't relate to them because, bro, these people are old enough to be my dad and my mom. Like, and everybody kind of fell away about me because it was like, oh, you're young and you don't have that. Like, bro, I'm like, I don't, like, it's not my fault that we're doing the same thing and I'm young and you're old enough to be my dad. Like, that's not my problem at all. That has nothing to do with me. But back to what I was saying. This girl, her name is Princess. Like she's in the same age as me. Like we're like the two youngest people that was at the job. She was the only person that I knew. And the only reason why she found out was because she said she was in class at the time. And then somebody like was watching the YouTube video and she was like, wait, that voice sounds familiar. And she took the phone and then like when she took it, she just skipped through the video and I turned the camera to my face and she found out about it. She was like, hey, that's Kelvin. And then she was like, I know him, I work with him. And that was the only person I found out. And that was kind of crazy to me. Like, wow, that's wild. But that was the only person that ever found out about what I was doing. Other than that, nobody ever knew about what exactly was even going on. And I'm so proud that I could say I was able to do like a lot of things while I was still working. Like my sophomore year of college, working full-time. Junior year, working full-time. Senior year, working full-time. But even though I was still working full-time, like it was so hard to have a life for myself. Like I work 5 days a week and my days that I was off, I was spending making YouTube videos. But sometimes I'll be so exhausted and emotionally torn apart and just mentally like messed up. I wouldn't even have the energy to take time to myself or to even do certain things with myself. But I had a girl at the time, but she was stressing me every day because she felt like I was working too much. Like I was always busy when like it's time to go out or it's time to do something. Like, bro, I have work. Like I can't leave work. Like at least I get the chance to work from home. And I know you guys are saying, bro, how do you fumble a work from home job? Bro, it's not that deep. Like if I could find another job offer that would pay me more, I would stop working from home. Like that would not bother me whatsoever. I've been doing it for 3 years and it hasn't been a good 3 years. Like the first year was cool, But like anything after that, bro, it's nothing but chaos. Like every day you're just dealing with BS. Like I don't know. It just got really, really bad for me to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do the same thing over and over again. Like I'm like, nah. So I just stopped showing up as much. I stopped putting in as much effort. I stopped doing certain things that I would usually do. Like even in meetings, I would turn off my camera because why? There's so many people in here that don't ever turn the camera on, and we all get paid the same, we all get treated the same way. So why would I have to go the extra mile just to not gain nothing from it? Like that's how I felt. I felt like I was putting in so much work and I wasn't gaining nothing. No pay increase, no progression in my career, like just nothing. Like that was all I ever wanted, was some type of progression, like in the role that I was in, to see that, hey, what I'm doing is actually paying off. And I never got that. So unfortunately, I just stopped caring as much. And just last week, I was like a regular day at work. I literally I was like an hour into my shift, and I got a random meeting to join it. And I joined, and they were like, unfortunately, we have to terminate you. I didn't even bother asking why, because I really didn't care. Like, I got to a point where I'm like, I've had enough. Like, I feel like a burden has been lifted on my shoulder. Like, I was smiling in the meeting, like, finally. Like, damn, I never thought this day would come, but it finally came, and I'm not mad at all. Hell no. Like, luckily, one thing I would say that I'm really, really proud of is that I took advantage of like the benefits that they had. Like earlier when I was starting out, they had like they were matching 401ks. At the time, I didn't really know what that was. I was 19, bro. Like I didn't know. So I would just, like my paycheck, I would just dump it in there, like, because they were matching it. And I know at the time I knew like that's how my dad bought the house that we have. So I was like, maybe if I do this too, I could kind of buy a house. So that was like what I was thinking at the time. So I just, I was putting money in there. Like HSA account, like health savings accounts, where even if you go to the doctor, they'll reimburse you. I had plenty of money in there as well. I had my own dental insurance for the first time. I didn't like my own insurance, like my own medical insurance, my own car insurance, like what else? I don't know. Like the benefits were amazing. Like the amount of freedom I was able to get. I was even able to kind of they even helped me out with my school sometimes. That was a blessing. Like, and it was good until we merged with Capital One. Like that just messed everything up. Like they stopped caring about us. They didn't give up F about us. They just, every other 2 weeks, people were getting fired. Like fired left and right. I'm like, when would it be my turn? Because I know it's coming. I just don't know when. So I like in the back of my mind, like I just knew it was coming. And to be honest, like I feel so relieved right now. Like I've never ever been so like happy in a while. Like I haven't felt so happy in a while. I don't feel nervous at all. Like I feel really, really good. Like while I was working, one thing I'm so proud of is that I do have some money saved up, so I'm kind of okay. Like I should be okay in like the next couple of months, even like the next 1 to 2 months. If I don't want to work, I should be fine. I don't really have much bills. My car is paid off, luckily. Both of my cars are actually paid off. This and the F80 that I had, both paid off. So I thank God for that. One thing I always told myself, I don't really like car notes. So I will try my best to buy a car straight out if I can. Instead of having dealing with a car note every single month. But other than that, like the only bills I even have to worry about is maybe paying the shop rent, helping like bills at home, like electrical bills, like Wi-Fi, little things like that. After I was done with school, I moved back in with my parents. So that's been helping a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because after I was done with college, I didn't really see the point of staying around the area that I was in. And I even went and got a degree in information systems. And I don't think I want to go back into this corporate world or even do like a IT job ever again. I feel like now I'm going to aim towards more like what makes me happy. One thing I really, really want to do is I want to get into like psychology. I want to start doing things that have to do with kids. Like I love kids. So probably become like a behavior therapist for like younger kids that are like troubled, that don't really know what they want to be, or like that needs some type of guidance. Because I feel like that's how I was as a kid, and I didn't really have that guidance or anybody to be kind to me or anybody to give me directions. So I feel like I want to be that person towards like other people. But do I regret anything? No, I have no regrets whatsoever. Like none, zero regrets. Actually, zero, nada. Like it's been great, but I don't know. There's probably going to be a couple of changes. Nothing is stopping, and it's not going to stop me much at all. I promise you, it's not. I just have to figure some things out, and I'll be fine. My car is not being sold. No, I'm okay. I don't have a car note, so I have nothing to stress about. All I have to pay insurance. My insurance is at like $200 a month. I can afford that. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I've been wanting to actually do this for so long. I was gonna do this in the middle of me in college because I had a talk with my professor, and she was like, well, based on what you're saying, it seems like you don't belong there anymore. Like, she told me to literally quit and go all in on my YouTube channel. Like, tell them what's going on with me, about how, oh my God, I got so scared. Sorry, my mic fell. But I was talking to my professor, and she was like, just tell them how things are going with you and how you're getting like burnt out. And if they're not willing to help, I'd say just quit. Like, just, you have to put in your 2 weeks. And at the time, I was so scared. I was so scared, bro. I'm like, bro, how am I going to afford this? How am I going to buy that? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? But just, if I didn't worry so much, and I just like went with my intuition and just prayed and just put my trust in God, I would have been perfectly fine. Even now, like, I'm not worried at all, bro. Like, the amount of mental clarity, bro, let me tell you, it was so bad. Like, every single time I'll be having such a good day. Like, my day will be going amazing. I'll be having such a nice day. And then I'll have to start work. And it's like my whole energy is gone. Like, I'm drained. I'm exhausted. Like, I don't feel like doing anything anymore. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't know. It was just killing me mentally, bro. Like, I used to have to bun a spliff, bro. Like, at least 3-4 spliffs while I'm working just to feel like myself, or even just to not, like, I used to bun until I don't feel nothing. Like, until I feel like, okay, cool. Like, I could block all these people noises out and just kind of, get by without having to do much. Like, that's how bad it was, bro. Like, the only reason I was bunning so much because my job was stressing me out. My job was killing me. Like, I've said in multiple videos, bro, I feel like my job was burning me out. Like, it's killing me, bro. And finally, we're free now, and it's a blessing. And I thank God for this. What am I gonna do? I just need some time off to myself. I'm not gonna rush and start applying for stuff older. No, I need some time off. Like, I need some time to myself to really figure everything out. It's gonna take some time, but that's perfectly fine. It's been a rough week. Like, it's been a hectic week. Just last week, I mean, look, Saturday, my FAD was totaled. I had nothing to do with it. No idea how it happened whatsoever. The following week, no, not even the following week, on Tuesday, I go to work, get a notice, you're fired. I mean, like, all this, like inconvenience happening, and I have no control over it. So if you have no control over it, why stress? Just give it to God and you'll be fine. That's what I really realized. If you have no control over it, or things that are out of your control, why stress about it if you can't control it? Just pray and everything will be okay. Like, just believe that it will be fine and it will end up being fine. But here is me car. I have 2 cars. I have this and my F80. Worst case come to worst, I just get the F80 money, stack it, invest it, go buy some stocks, like, or even some ETFs, do something. I'll be fine. Like, I will be so good. Like, I'll be so good. I don't have to stress much. And I thank God to be in this position that I'm in. Because if you asked me this like a couple of years ago, like, bruh, like, I don't know, bruh. Like, it's a blessing. And I thank God for this. Everything. But the car right here, let me give y'all boys a little rev real quick of the car. Hold up.
GPS connected.
So yeah, there you have it, twin. If I could do it, bro, you can too, bro. Just put in the work, You be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. It takes time. Shit don't happen overnight. But it's okay, though. Just know that it will happen as long as you have faith, you believe in yourself, and know it's possible. All this, well, I did all this while I was in college. Like, I just finished college in May. Like, everything you see me doing, everything I ever had, or all these mods, everything, I was still in school. I was going to school, I was working, and I was still making it happen. My peers didn't even know how I was doing it. Everybody that wasn't even my friends I was hanging out with, they wasn't on that level that I was at. Like I was always focused, no matter what. Always focused. So, bruh, you be focused too. You can get all this. Like, trust me, it might take some time, but you will get there. I promise you. Just do not give up on yourself, and you will be fine. Believe you can do it. Like, everything that's happening right now, bro, I worked hard for it. Like, I put in pain. I put in so much work that y'all don't see. But I'm glad to say that we're able to be in this position, because it's a blessing. I'm not gonna lie. Shit could be worse, but it's not worse. So I thank God for it. But what are the plans for the Kia? I'm trying to get rid of this turbo setup. I want to get a single turbo kit for this car, upgraded trans, all that stuff. It's not stopping. Anyways, hoodie dropping Sunday. It's dropping on the 9th, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's when Sunday is. I need to go do a photo shoot, but everything is pre-made, so ready to ship as soon as you order. It's gonna be available on the website at treeshellc.com on Sunday, so you don't want to miss out. Sign up for early access, link in the description below. But just the front, let me show y'all boys. That's how the front looking. Peep the quality of the 350 GSM. Look at the back. It got both KRs. It have this and the FAD on there. This is probably the last piece of merch we're gonna drop with both cars on there. And then after that, I'm about to cook up. I'm about to cook up some crazy things, bro. I have some shit cooking that I think you guys will be excited about. But I think that's really gonna do all for today's video. I greatly do appreciate you guys for watching. And thank you guys for all the positive comments, all the negative ones. I do appreciate it as well. Just know you don't know me, so don't talk to me crazy. Because when I see a person, I will slap you. It's like, nah. But once again, thank you so much for ordering. Oh, and don't forget, every single order come with a free Tree Shoot Racing sticker. So if you want a sticker, these stickers are not for sale. No, I will not sell your sticker. All you have to do is buy something on the website and it will come with your order. Free stickers with every single order that's placed on the website. But once again, I greatly do appreciate you guys for watching to this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I'm shedding tears for my home. I thought this pain would fade, but it hurt more now that we grown. I don't time no hate event, all my respects up in my souls. I remember skipping class and going bust your rubber chrome. Never thought that'd be the same one that you put up to your dome. Right before you cocked it back, you left a message at the tone. Telling me you love this and always keep it strong. Never thought that'd be the last I heard your voice go through the phone. To this day I still don't get it, none of them symptoms never shown. Part of me just wanna go back and figure out where we went wrong. See us cruise and break the news, a little boy gone. And the times I feel you selfish cause you left us all alone. Pray God could grant you solace and a chance to just a talk. I know your hurt shit, it has showed in your spirit. And this whole life shit, it gets draining, I get it. But when the storms start getting rough, you supposed to stay down by your time till it's finished. It's you who taught me for the not up and quit it. This it for you, oh you ain't gone. There's so much right, you ain't defined by your wrongs. When you ask us what's the point, I should've known. My nigga Cruz, you lived through me, your memory strong. Till the casket call my name, I cry out yours, you living long. All the shit that you had taught, it ain't for naught, I'll pass it on. All the Lord got his own plans, I feel it's here where you belong. I feel it's here where you belong. I don't pray right where you rest, I say my grace and move along. Telling me you love this and I'll always keep it strong. Never thought that'd be the last I heard your voice go through a phone. To this day I still don't get it, none of them symptoms never shown.